Hey everybody, Frank from 5am Ramen here, and I am in the Yoyogi station area of Tokyo, relatively close to Shinjuku, a great neighborhood if you haven't been before. And I'm going to be grabbing Champon, a cousin of ramen from Nagasaki. This place, Jigemon, has a number of different options, from their regular classic white Champon, red one that's spicy, a black one with garlic oil. I haven't decided what I'm getting yet, but I'm very much looking forward to whatever Champon I get. Let's do this. Okay, so my Champon has arrived, and they've got a number of different options as I described, but what I'm looking at right now is their kuro, or black Champon. So this is a delicious chicken and pork broth with a seasoning that has a little bit of fish inside, so yeah, getting, say, flavors from the big three, if we want to call them that. Then with that rich soup, basically also getting a ton of stir-fried vegetables and black garlic oil. That's what's special in the black version of this. And I'm gonna grab some of that soup. I don't want to wait any longer. Oh yeah, got a little bit of pepper too. What I love about Champon is that you get a ton of vegetables, and there's perhaps less guilt from me because of that. So vegetable-wise, we've got bean sprouts, cabbage, as well as kikurage or wood ear mushrooms, bits of pork, onions, whole ton of vegetables and meat. And then we got a little bit of fish cake too. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now and start eating. Thicker noodles for Champon as well. Champon can have a richer broth. So for those of you that might see Champon on the menu and be like, I don't know if I want it too light, or if it's something that you just don't want to have because you've never had it before, you're not familiar with it, try Champon. Again, we could think of it as a ramen, or maybe even a cousin of ramen, with actually what can be quite a rich soup and a wonderful amount of vegetables, which again, for me at least, is where it's a bit more guilt-free. I'm getting my proper vegetable intake along with a delicious punchy soup. And the portions here are not small, so you'll definitely be taken care of. And what's unique about Champon is they'll actually make the noodles in the soup. This is something you don't see with ramen. Normally the noodles are separate from the soup, but here they mix the noodles in the soup. And this is the case with Champon. I will say though, despite that, these are much more firm than Champon noodles would normally be. They've got a proper bite to them. It's just a treasure trove of toppings. And we can't forget the fact that I got it with all toppings, or topse, which comes with more toppings. So that would also come with an egg and these 3 slices of chashu pork. So plenty of vegetables, plenty of protein. The soup, of course, is delicious by itself, but if you're looking to add something to that soup that I just described, get it with the garlic oil. It might remind you of tonkotsu ramen with that garlic oil, that nice drizzled garlic oil on top, or get the spicy one, which would basically be shiro, or white soup that I described again, but with some heat there. And I love it. In the background, I can hear the chopping sounds on a cutting board, cutting those vegetables. And you hear that in a ramen shop, of course. They're cutting negi, but here it's also about chopping vegetables. This is not your typical Champon. So you've got all the wonderful elements of Champon there. You've got that rich soup, you've got seafood and vegetable toppings. But where it changes up, of course, is the fact that there's an egg in there, there's the chashu pork slices, and the garlic oil. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, if that's what you're after, because it's so beautifully soft and right. Look at that. Oh. It just fell straight into the soup. And what I'm going to do here, look at that. Oh, so slippery. So the egg basically is there, the raw egg on top. A lot of negi. We've got fish powder, or flying fish powder. So what you're actually supposed to do, is put the soup in the rice. And now I've got the soup, negi for crunch, the egg yolk being creamy, of course. Match made in heaven. Nice way to finish your meal. Of course, you're getting more carbs, but you're getting a different experience too, because you're getting rice instead of noodles, and with some flavor changing elements. What else is there to say outside of what's already been said? That was a great bowl of Champon. And again, this is kind of a video where I want to highlight the delicious benefits of Champon, not just from a health perspective, but the fact that this is a great ramen style. And I think that Jigemon does a fantastic job of it. So if you're in the Yoyogi station area, definitely check them out. And on the other half of their menu, actually, which we didn't really cover, they've also got ramen. But ramen is something I'm sure you'll be getting somewhere in Tokyo, somewhere in Japan, maybe even back home. Champon, harder to come across. So do try Champon, give it a try. All the best from Japan. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Frank from 5am Ramen, signing out.